Hey BookTube, it's Jackie. How's it going? If you're new to me and this is the first time you're seeing my face, hello, what's up? My name's Jackie. I sit on my floor and I talk about books. So I hope that's why you're here, because that's what's going to be happening today. If you're not new to me, thank you for always tuning in. The continued support, I really do appreciate it. So today for you, as you can see, I have my January TBR. My first TBR 2025, and we're doing something a lot different than you've ever seen on my channel. So I'm super excited to get started. I'm ready to get this new year going. I'm ready to say goodbye to 2024 and just say manifesting 5 stars all the way. I want some good reads this year. I want to have some fun this year. I want to experiment this year. So let's just get into it. So without further ado, guys, grab yourself a drink, have yourself a seat, and let's get finding out what's going to start off my 2025 reading year. Okay. I can't believe we're already here, guys. I can't believe I'm making my 2025 TBR. This is insane. This is insane. Like, it's just crazy that we're already here. But I wanted to do something so much more fun than just normally sitting down and choosing books. Normally how I choose my TBRs, I just go through my shelves and I pick books that I feel like I want to read. And let's be honest, I never fucking complete my TBR. I am literally choosing the books. I'm the only one choosing the books. No one's telling me to read these. No one's saying I have to read these specific prompts or anything like that. And I'm still not completing the goddamn things. So maybe it's time for something new. It's a new year. Let's try something new. Through all of the new release videos, all the new stuff coming out this year, based from some of the people that I follow, I have gathered a plethora of things and ideas. And one idea that popped in my head and I've wanted to try for a hot minute, and I finally found a way to kind of incorporate it into my channel, was doing a board game. I did not create this myself. I'm not that creative. But Leandra at the TBR0, and I will link her channel in down box below, is hosting the TBR-a-thon in the month of January. This is a readathon that is designed to help bring down your TBR, because we have all these new goals that we want to get started on, and this is giving us a really good footing of it. So I thought this is the perfect way to segue, introduce a board game, and try something new with my channel. So there are 3 ways you could do this. I will link the video in the down box below. You can go check it out yourself. But the way I chose was the board game, and it looks like this. So I reworked my setup. I figured out how to fucking do this. I hope I'm doing it correctly. If it's not, we'll see if it works out. So without further ado, we're going to get into rolling for my first read of January 2025. Prompts are here. I just roll a dice and I move and I pick a book for the prompt. Pretty self-explanatory, except I decided to actually film myself doing this. So we're going to hop over to earlier Jackie and get to see what's going on. So I'll see you guys back in a bit. All right, so we got our board and I've got my little dice here. I'm going to be doing 8 rolls. And I didn't have a marker piece, so I thought it'd be really fun to use my engagement ring. So thanks, babe. And a little fun note, these are actually the dice that I turned into a boutonniere for my husband when he got married. So since he helped supply a lot of these books for me, I thought it'd be nice for him to be part of this. So I'm going to do 8 rolls. Here we go. Roll number 1. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Winter setting. Okay, so our first roll was winter setting. I knew immediately the book that I wanted, and it is a book that I just recently purchased. I'm super excited about it. And it is Emily Rath's North is the Night. This is kind of a Viking story. It reminded me of Frozen. I love this book cover. I love the design. It's a pretty super wintry book. Men have long been the heroes of our tales. Show the people what we women can do to fight for those we love. Go north, find something. I still can't fucking say that word. Okay, I still can't say it. If you can, save Anya, then return to us. We need you. I immediately knew, so I landed on Winter Setting, this is the book that I wanted. This is what I wanted, but I need to show you this. So look at this beautiful cover, sprayed edges, beautiful. I mean, seriously, gorgeous. But then you open it up and we have these gorgeous end papers. And then we have this gorgeous foiled cover. I cannot wait. I remember when I hauled this book, I was like, this is the book I want to read curled up in the winter and a snowy day. I am looking forward to it. So my year is starting off great. And I hope this book is fantastic. I really, really, really do. So fingers crossed, guys. All right, let's go see what my next roll is. All right, ready for roll number 2. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5-star. Okay, so for roll number 2, we got a 5-star prediction. I do not like giving 5-star predictions because then I feel like my heart is broken. Okay, I feel like my heart is broken if it's not 5 stars. But there is one book that I recently received as a gift and as an author request for review that I'm pretty sure if it's not 5 stars, it's gonna be really fucking close. So here it is. Slave by Christina Marziatis, the 4th installment to the Love Letting series. These are her new covers that she just recently released with the series. They're all right behind me. But if you'd like to know what the photo cover look like, here's Jamesy. Here he is in all of his glory. So I have really, really high hopes for this series because she originally had James Miller on it, on the cover, and we all know how I am turned on and terrified by that man at the same time. So I'm really, really excited for this one. I'm just going to read you the back. Love goes beyond being a feeling. It entails a conscious effort to grasp, to rediscover a tenderness in palms calloused in sin. Find yourself in the harsh reality of the gaining independence in an era that proves brutal for the unprivileged. Wallow in the conundrums of man and exploration of the darkest psyche, a romance built on trust alone. This is the continuing saga of Mac and Charlotte. Mac is a serial killer who meets up with Charlotte, who's a runaway, and their story intertwines with a crazy cast of characters that will make you love people and then immediately hate people, and villains that will turn you on and scare you all at the same time, and really creepy child shit and some weird Raven shit that I still haven't figured out. Hopefully it gets explained in this. This is an literary Rubik's Cube, and I am down for it. I have a whole series review playlist. I'll link it here in the corner for you guys of each installment. I reviewed every single installment for Christina. She's actually one of my good friends, so I know she's not going to do me dirty. I know this is going to be, if not 5 stars, it's going to be at least really fucking close. However, it is a chonker, and I already have this guy on here, so 2 chonkers already. January straightened up to be awesome. So let's see what our third roll entails. But here it is, baby. Here it is, Christina. I love you. Can't wait to find out what you're going to do to me this time. On to our third roll. All right. Roll number 3. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Redo your last prompt. Okay. So that would be another 5-star read. Well, of course, I would get another prompt of something I don't like doing and giving 5-star predictions. That's fantastic. So I had to rack my brain about this because, like I said, I don't like giving 5-star predictions. I just not a fan of it because I don't want to be let down. But there is a book by an author that I have read one of her books before, and I have reread it multiple times, and I loved it. So I'm going to go on this being a 5-star recommendation based off of the author's previous work that I've read. And that is The Lady Is Mine by Francine Rivers. This is a Christian fiction story, so it also meets my Christian fiction challenge that I'm doing this year, that's hosted by Oceana Gotta Read 'Em All. I'll link her channel down below. The first prompt for the year was the newest release. This is not the newest release from Francine Rivers, I don't think, but it's the newest release of Christian fiction that I have on my shelves that's not read. So that's how I'm kind of stretching this prompt a little bit, guys. But we follow Catherine Walsh and Matthias Beck. Catherine Walsh is... Well, let's just read the back, okay? Let's just read the back. It's easier that way. 1875, so historical as well, so already a plus there. When Catherine Walsh arrives in tiny Clavada, a mining town nestled in the Sierra Nevadas, falling in love is the furthest thing from her mind. Banished from the Boston by her wealthy stepfather, she has come to claim an inheritance from the uncle she never knew, a defunct newspaper office on the main street overflowing with brothels and saloons, and a seemingly worthless mine. Moved by the oppression of the local miners and their families, Catherine decides to relaunch her uncle's newspaper, and then finds herself in the middle of a maelstrom pitted against Clavada's most powerful men. But Catherine intends to continue to stay and publish whatever she pleases, especially when she knows she's right. I already like this woman. I already like her. Matthias Beck, owner of the local saloon and hotel, has special interest in the new lady in town. He instantly recognizes C.T. Walsh's same tenacity in the beautiful and outspoken redhead. Oh, she's redheaded too. Love her already. Yes, I feel like a 5-star prediction is a suitable prompt for this book. And who knows all too well how dangerous that family trait can be. Enter at your own risk, guys. While Catherine may be right about Clavada's problems, her righteousness could also get her killed. But when the handsome hotelier keeps finding himself on the same side of the issues of the epitomated Walsh, Matthias' restless search for purpose becomes an all-answering the call of his heart. Everyone may be looking to strike it rich in this lawless boomtown, but it's a love more precious than gold that will ultimately save them all. Well, that sounds fantastic. Yeah, so I think this is fair to make this a 5-star prediction because I had to redo my last prompt, which was 5-star prediction. So there we go. It's on the list, guys. So let's see what roll number 4 gets me. Roll number 4. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Book rec. Okay, so a book recommendation. I could have gone so many different ways with this, but there is one book that was actually gifted to me by Becky over at Beck X Reads. She's one of my good friends and fellow Coven members from the Black Hat Witch Book Coven. She sent me this book, and she made it, I think, one of her 6-star reads of the year. It was one of her best books of the year, and she sent it to me. So I'm going to choose that one. And fortuitously, it was the 4th roll, and 4 is in the title because it is 4 Years Trapped in My Mind Palace by Johann Twist. I want to say this is about a gentleman who's like trapped in a coma, and you're like seeing what's going on in his head during the coma, and you're learning, there's historical stuff, there's mental stuff, there's medical stuff. I just remember Becky bragging about this. 14-year-old Aaron Greenberg is trapped in a vegetative state. He's awake and aware of everything around him, but the doctors don't realize it. After years of being left in a care facility and facing dwindling interest from his own family, Aaron begins to despair until, that is, a new roommate arrives, Solomon, a crusty, eccentric jazz musician with dementia. When Aaron talks in his mind to stay sane, Solomon unexpectedly hears his thoughts and replies. In the surprise friendship that ensues, Solomon relives his past during episodes of dementia, and his mysterious connection with Aaron thrusts the boy in 1920s New York City, scuffles with the mob in the Chicago nightclub, foxholes in World War II, and more exciting adventures that will change Aaron's life forever. This sounds dope. So I'm excited about this one. I am very, very excited about this. All right, on to roll number 5. We're almost there, guys. Almost there. So let's see what else we got. 3. 1, 2, 3. Cold word in the title. Okay, so roll number 5 gave us a cold word in the title. I love cold books. I do. I love them. I love winter settings. We all know this. It matches my black cold little heart, okay? We all know this. But when it comes to finding a book with a cold word, apparently I don't own a lot of them. I owned 2 that weren't really stretching anything. And so I couldn't decide which one I wanted to go with. So I put both of them up to my husband, and he chose. And he knows me very, very well because he chose Bernard Cornwell's The Winter King, a novel of Arthur. This is a Camelot retelling. But winter is our cold word for the day. It takes a remarkable writer to make an old story as fresh and compelling as the first time we heard it. With The Winter King, the first volume is the magnificent The Warlord Chronicles. Bernard Cornwell unveils a story he is born to write, a brilliant retelling of the mythic saga of King Arthur. The tale begins in a dark age Britain, a land where Arthur has been banished and Merlin has disappeared, where a child king sits unprotected on the throne, where religion vies with magic for the souls of the people. It is this desperate land that Arthur returns, a man at once utterly human and truly heroic, a man of honor, loyalty, and amazing valor, a man who loves Guinevere more passionately than he should, a man whose life at once tragic and triumphant. As Arthur fights to keep a flicker of civilization alive in barbaric world, Bernard Cromwell makes a familiar tale into a legend all over again. I love Arthurian legends and retellings in Camelot. I mean, my name is Jackie Kennedy. Like, Camelot lives here, okay? It's kind of a running thing in my house, this whole Camelot thing. So I'm not surprised that he picked this one. Not to say that I'm not going to pick up the other one some point in time of the year, because I was looking at it, I was like, that could be an option for something. Just saying, it could be an option. But I'm glad that to get this one off my shelf. It's been on there quite a while, and I'm not excited about this statement, but we will get over it. This says direct heir to Patrick O'Brian. I've read one Patrick O'Brian book and I didn't really care for it, but this is not Patrick O'Brian. Let's we'll see. We will see. Maybe I will start a new series of Arthurian legends. Yay. All right, roll number 6, guys. All right, last roll, guys. I thought I'd need at least 8 rolls, but it looks like I'm gonna have some free reading. As long as we don't get 1, 2, 3. We don't want a 3. We do not want a 3. Got a 1. Crap. Okay. Favorite trope. Okay, so roll number 6 brought us my favorite trope. Sure. I've got a lot of favorite tropes. I do. But none of the favorite tropes did I really like. When I say favorite trope, nothing immediately came to mind. I love a lot of things. It just depends on my mood, guys. It does. But there is one book that I had to make sure I got on this list, and that is my Black Hat Book Coven book, and that is The Kiss and Spell by Celestine Martin. This happens to feature fae. It features witches. It features meet cutes, friends to romance, according to the back. So I'm going to say all of those I love. And I love witchy books, which is a favorite trope of mine. So this is my favorite trope. And this will be meeting my challenge of the Black Hat Book Coven. This is actually Becky's pick. Now, this is the second installment to a series. I believe the series is called... I don't remember what it's called. Freya Falls or something like that. Frida Grove. I think it's something like that. Don't hold me to that. But this is the second installment. I do own the first one. So if I like this, I will probably immediately pick up the first one. But I believe you can read them by themselves. At least that's what Becky says. So we're fingers crossed that that's good. And I've never read this author before. So I'm excited to try some new authors out. And if you are curious, our reading sprints for this book will be on January 12th. Here's the graphic for it. And then here is the live show. Off the top of my head, I cannot remember the live show. I think it's the 29th. I think. Don't hold me to that. But here are the graphics for it. And the live show is actually going to be on a guest coven members channel. So our first installment of the new season for the Black Hat Book Coven, which, by the way, I just got to shout it out. I had the best book pick of 2024. Whoop, whoop. Sorry, I'm going to ride that till it dies, okay? Until next year, when we pick a new crowning champion, I'm going to own this title. So we'll see if this one stands up to mine. It's fine. It's cool. But yeah, so here is roll number 6, favorite trope, witches. I get to sit and chat witches with some of my favorite witches in my coven. So there we go. I will see you guys on the 12th for our reading sprints of this bad boy. And then our live show, again, was on the card. So... And I will link all my Black Hat Book Cover members in the down box below if you're not familiar with them. It is Becky from BeckX Reads, Kristen from Kristen Craves Books, and Laura from A Book Circus. These are my bitches. I love these women. They are my coven. They're my besties. And I cannot wait for another year to just rock out with them. So check them out. They'll be linked in the down box below. All right. So roll number 7, guys. All right. Roll number 7. We do not want a 2. Fuck yes. We are finished. So, Free reading for me. Go me, free reading. Okay, so roll number 7 ended the game. There was no prompt for that, so I just labeled it as free pick. I don't know if I can do that, but I am. And since it's a free pick, I have this little book of the month challenge that I'm trying to do because I have 58 unread book of the months. Yeah, awful. So I decided to make this pick one of my book of the month picks, but I got to openly choose it. I didn't have to blindly choose it. I got to choose it. And the one that I chose was Alex McCletty's The Fury. This is released in January of 2024, so it hasn't been on this shelf as long as some of the others. But here we go. This is a tale of murder. Or maybe that's not quite true, as it's at heart a love story, isn't it? Lana Ferrara is a reclusive ex-movie star and one of the most famous women in the world. Every year, she invites her closest friends to escape the English weather and spend Easter in her idyllic private Greek island. I'm reading a Greek author, and I'm going to a Greek island. It's going to be a good month. I tell you this because you may think you know this story. You probably read it about it at the time. It caused a real stir in the tabloids. If you remember, it had all the necessary ingredients for the press sensation: a celebrity, a private island cut off by the wind, and a murder. We found ourselves trapped there overnight, our old friendships concealed, hatred and a desire for revenge. What followed was a game of cat and mouse and a battle of wits, full of twists and turns, building into an unforgettable climax. The night ended in violence and death. But who am I? My name is Elliot Chase, and I'm going to tell you the story unlike you've never heard. Well, Elliot, this feels like The Glass Onion, but I loved that movie, so I hope I love this book. I hope I do. So first book of the month pick, there. And I got to openly choose it, which leads me to my book of the month choice, my draw. So if you're not familiar with my book of the month draw, this is how it goes. All right. So I've got this baggie here, and I will link my book of the month challenge video here in the corner. You can go check it out, where I organize all my 58 unread book of the month books by month that they were released through book of the month. All the book of the month books have this nice little identifying factor where they have the month and the year that they were selected as a book of the month. Even if you don't pick it, all the books show that way. So that's how I organized everything, was by the month. And so I have all of January's books in here, minus this one because I've already picked it out. And what I'm going to do is I'm literally going to sit here without looking in the bag, and I'm going to draw one of these out. Now, normally I would be drawing 2 out, but because I had a free pick, I decided to use my free pick on that. So I could, trying to be proactive with my challenges, guys. I'm trying to be proactive, okay? We're doing it here. We're doing it. So here we go. Not that this is really moving the books around, but I don't know why I'm shaking this. This is stupid. We're just going to draw it. So here we go. We're drawing it. I'm scared. All right. Do I go with this one? I'm feeling based off the thickness of it with my hand. I'm just like, I'm looking at the size of the books I have right now. I'm like, Okay, I've got the 2 tiny ones. My husband in here? No. Okay, okay, so I'm left-handed, so I'm gonna go with the left pick. All right, we're gonna go with the left pick. The Reunion by Kayla Olson. This was a January of 2023. This I also believe is about movie stars. I think it is. Liv Latimer grew up on TV as the star of the popular teen drama Girl on the Verge. Liv spent her adolescence trying to be as picture perfect as her character in real life. But after the death of her father and the betrayal of her on-screen love interest and off-screen best friend, Ransom Joel, Liv wanted nothing more than to leave the spotlight behind. Now, though, 20 years after the show's premiere, a major streaming service has invited the original cast back for a reunion special. We all know how well that works out. Friends reunion. Liv is happy to be back on the set, especially when she discovers Ransom has only gotten better with age. They quickly fall into their old rhythms, discovering that what had drawn them together decades before and realizing that their feelings for one another were not merely scripted, but with new rivalries among the cast emerging, other passion projects on the horizon, and the specter of a reboot shadowing their shoot, Liv begins to question whether there's room in the spotlight for her real-life happy ending. Okay, all right, this might be good. It's very bright. It's very not wintry at all. But you know what? It is what it is. So I've got my 2 book of the month picks. I just pulled my book. I've got my 2 book of the month picks. Here we go. Both about movie star, television star, both polar opposites. We got a murder and a love story, and I don't know, maybe it'll turn into murder. I don't know. We're gonna find out. So I am thinking about doing a vlog of reading these books, so keep your eyes peeled for that in the upcoming future. A nice little vlog, which brings me to my next favorite part of what's going to be my TBR videos. And that is because I am doing 2 other challenges that I induced to myself. There is my reading style challenge and my film challenge, which are these mugs right here. So here is my reading style challenge and my film challenge. So what I will do is I will grab one reading style challenge, and I have to do this action while reading one of these books. And I'm gonna pick the book on camera. I thought that'd be fun for you guys. So we're gonna shake these up. Shake, 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 shake. Shake your booty, shake your, okay, I'm not singing. Okay, all right, here we go. What do I have to do while reading this month? Okay, so this one entails something. Okay, we're gonna put this one back. Just because the year has just started, and this one involves literally stuff that happened this year. So we're gonna redraw this one. I need at least a month underneath my belt for that one. All right, guys, sorry. Of course, this always works out great for me. All right, there we go. All right. Read a book entirely outside. It's fucking January. And I live in the Midwest. Shut the fuck up. Get fucked. What? Oh, fuck me. Damn it. Whose bright idea was this fucking challenge? Damn it. Okay. Read a book entirely outside in fucking winter. Okay. If I get sick, I'm no one to blame myself, but still annoying. Okay, let's see, which book? Honestly, I would like to pick this. I would like to pick this right now, but I don't know how the weather's going to fucking be. So, fuck it. We're gonna read the winter book outside. This one right here. So I can really embrace this Viking feel. I bought this book because it reminded me of Frozen 2 on the cover. I mean, the cold doesn't bother me anyway, but still. Let it go. Let it go. Okay. Thanks, Reading Style Challenge. You were great. Okay. So, now for my video challenge. These are a bunch of different types of videos that I have created to get more content out to you guys. And there are 25 in them. These are 25 videos in 25. So I'm, because of this, only going to pull 1 this month. I should pull 2, but I'm only pulling 1 because my TBR is hefty and I have to read entirely outside. So I'm probably going to get sick. Yay. Fucking dumb. So, yeah, we're going to pull 1. Just 1. Nope. Nope. You know what? No, fuck it. We're doing it. We're going to pull 2. We're going to pull 2. We're just going to do it. I did this challenge to get more content out, and I'm not going to backtrack. So here we go. I've got 2. All right. So, a video you can expect to see this month. Film a video while cooking. Use a recipe from your book you have read, but not a cookbook. Okay. All right. A cooking video. I don't have a lot of books with recipes. I wonder if any of these books have recipes in them. I don't know. We will find out. We will find out. So there we go. And the next video, are you fucking shitting me? Really? Okay. Okay. All right. Well, here we go. This one you might not actually see this month because it doesn't end until you get a 5-star read. However, I do have 2 5-star predictions on this list. So you may not. I don't know. Whose idea was this? You know, Becky coined this phrase in one of the comments on my videos, and it's never more true than right now. You have great ideas, and your great ideas are awesome but uncomfortable. And that is literally the 2 things about it that are identifying to me. I am uncomfortable, but I am awesome. So are my ideas. Fan-fucking-tastic. Okay. Well, that is my TBR, guys. That's what I got. I don't want to do anymore because I'm gonna kill myself. No, not really. Don't do that. That was a nasty choice of words. Sorry about that. I'm gonna go hide in a cocoon. Ah! I'm gonna go read outside, and I'm gonna cook. I get to do my 2 favorite things in the month of January. The cooking one makes sense, but the reading outside? Come on. I mean, I like to I did get a lot of blankets for Christmas. So, all right. Here we go, guys. This is it. I will see you guys all soon with another video. I hope you enjoyed this, and let me know what you thought of the game. Let me know if this is something you'd like to see again, because this could be fun. I know a lot of YouTubers have a lot of games that are really fun that I like to watch. Maybe I can convince one of them to play the game for me, and then I can film a TBR around it. Let me know. Let me know what you want to do. But yeah, so read a book entirely outside, film a video while cooking using a recipe from a book, and then doesn't end until we get a 5-star read. Happy New Year. Bye, guys.